Hey everyone, and welcome to one more challenge that I'm ending up doing. It's going to be pretty fun. It's called the Asylum Challenge, and I'm just going to tell you guys the rules really fast. You have to create a sim. They must be an adult or young adult, and you can choose whatever you want to look like, clothing, voice, and favorites. But they must have the traits loser and insane, and you cannot use the any of the traits brave or daredevil. And then you have to create 7 other sims. They can be an adult or young adult. Each of them must have the traits insane, hates it outdoors, and absent-minded. The other 2 traits can be anything you want. You cannot have the trait natural cook, however, as this would make your sims unable to start fires on the stove. And they can have any of the lifetime wishes. Because you will not be able to play these. You can't click on them. You can't look at anything. You can have one sim can have the kleptomaniac trait, and only 1 out of the 8 sims can have the mooch trait. You cannot use brave or daredevil. You have to build the asylum on a residential lot, or you can download it from the SimCity Exchange. You can use any of the money cheats. All objects, excluding plants, decor, and lighting, must be placed inside the building. You can have no more than 5 bed spots. For example, you could have 5 single beds or 2 doubles and a single. There can only be a total seating for 6. That includes couches, lounges, and chairs. If you have a dining table with 4 chairs, then you may not use a couch that seats 3. You may only have 1 piece of nappable furniture, excluding beds. So if you have a couch, then you may not have a recliner, and vice versa. Only 1 toilet, 1 sink, and 1 tub. You may only have the total of 5 skill-building items in the house. Computers, stoves, bookcases, mirrors, and TVs do not count as skill items, but pools and ponds do. If you want a TV, you must purchase the cheapest one, but no other electronical entertainment are allowed. No MP3 player, no handheld games, no video games, no pool table, act. If you choose to get a TV, you cannot have a computer. You may have a computer, but only 1. It must be on a desk with a chair so that it is accessible to any of the patients. You can use this for the writing skill. If you choose to get a computer, you cannot have a TV. You can have as many phones as you want, but due to the shoddiness of the asylum, no burglar alarm, and no smoke detector, and no sprinklers. You must have the cheapest stove. You cannot have more than 1, and you can only have 1 fridge. So, your goal is to get out of the asylum and become a normal citizen of whatever town you decide to do it in. I'm doing it in Sunset Valley. I should have done it in Aurora Skies, but I'm doing it in Sunset Valley. To do this, you must complete your lifetime wish, and yeah. You cannot play the other 7 sims. You can't even click on their picture. They cannot get jobs, and they cannot leave the asylum. You may only leave the asylum to work to get a job. You may also leave to get groceries or go to the bookstore, but that's all. You may have other sims visit. You can even date other sims as long as you don't leave the lot. No maid, no gardener, no repair person, no exterminator. You cannot have a baby or move anyone else into the lot, even if someone else dies. If anyone dies, you must leave their tombstones on the lot and allow the ghosts to roam freely. Congrats, you now have a haunted asylum. If a patient dies, you must delete 1 bed and 1 seat until you only have 1 of each left. Once you are finished building the furnishing, and furnishing the house, you must reduce your funds to 100. You can do this by purchasing fish and releasing them into the water, or you can just use the family fund space, household name space, and whatever. But I gotta tell you guys something of what I did. You can buy more objects if you have enough money, with the exception of beds, seating, toilets, sinks, tubs, showers, entertainment, skill items, or electronics except phones. No rearranging the furniture to reserve or use something for yourself. For example, you cannot move the TV into a bedroom and turn it on just to get an uncomfortable patient out of the bed so you can sleep in the bed. Nor can you remove a door so others can't gain access to the bathroom so you can use it when you get home from work. You may not buy any items that serve any purpose other than decor after beginning the challenge, including services, seating, skill objects. You may buy windows, flooring, wallpapers, pictures, plants, lights, and pretty knickknacks after starting, so choose wisely. The exceptions being that you may replace stolen or repossessed items as long as you buy the same exact ones. So if you get robbed and they take the stove, you have to get the same exact cheap stove. Each night at 12 a.m. sim time, you're permitted to pause the game and clear out anything that the inmates have put in their inventories. Books, guitars, newspaper, act. However, you may not take out food, seeds, or any other objects a kleptomania may have received. You must have the free will to set to high free will. Sim lifespan can be whatever you want. Aging must be on. You cannot use your inventory to reserve items for yourself. For example, you can't put a book or guitar in your inventory just so no one else can use theirs. If one of the unplayable Sims wanders off a lot, you don't have to do anything. They will come back eventually since they hate the outdoors. So yes, those are all the rules, and I decided just to put the rules out first, and in the next part we will start playing this just because the rules, there's a lot to the rules and everything, so I just want to let you guys know that I will be following all of them. But there is one thing that I'm going to tell you guys. I have a mod installed, and it's like it just came out from the mod The Sims, and I'll post a link in the down bar if you guys want to get it. It's this mod where it's like the Sims 2 apartment life, where you can see all of the people living in your house. It's kind of like the new system that EA has put into the game from the university life, but it's not, because they don't pay rent. Only the active household does. So what you do is you have a call box like this, like it's a apartment, and you go to family and you create a family, and you have to create a family, and I'll show you. Set active family. We have other crazies, and then we have my personal person, the pen family. So say I want to do the other crazies, so I click other crazies. Let me show you other crazies. Alright, so and then all the other crazies end up being in the active household, and I set them as 0 simoleons, that's why it's there. And then you go back and you set active household to pen, and so I get my active household, and it has 100 simoleons. So like I said, the other people don't pay the rent, so no worries. I just wanted to put this mod in my game so that I don't have the attempt of wanting to click everybody else, because I'll forget and I'll click them. So yes, that's what I did to make it so that I don't have it, and this can be used for anybody. So if you have like multiple families on a lot that you want to play but don't want to play at the same time as other people, then this would work awesome for you. You don't even have to put it on an apartment lot or anything like that. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and end this one, and in the first part we will start playing. I'm so excited. It's something new. It's going to be different. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a awesome day, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Alright, bye everyone.